get it? Did you spell some first grade words? And then just now we read.
I got all of them.
Good job. We're going to have a new target now. I need you to remain standing while we look at our target. You guys look a little antsy, so I just want you to stand up for just a second. Ready? We. If you're going to be part of this we, you can sit down on the floor and cross your legs. I like how these guys right here in the middle just sat right down. Look, close their legs and got their eyes right here. Ready? We can. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to use. We can. Now think. Think. We can use our schema. Turn and tell somebody next to you what schema is. Did you come up if you can tell me what schema is? And I want you pointing to your head. Just going to use the hand motion. What is schema?
Schema is where there's stuff that you pull up in your head so you know anything.
Yeah, it's stuff that's already in there and you just pull it to the front so you can see it like on your little slate. So we're going to use our schema. Turn around and tell somebody what text is. Text is let me hear it, everybody. So everybody turn around, eyes on me. 3, 2, 1, ready. So we're going to use our schema. That's what's already in our head. Pull it up there. Everybody go ahead and pull it up. And your text. I have a text for you. To infer. This is the big word that we've been talking about. We're going to infer. We're going to take that text and we're going to match it up with stuff we have in our head. And we're going to get the big idea. We're going to figure it out. So we're going to use the schema and our text to infer. Are you ready to do that?
Yes, we are.
I want to remind you about our little guide. Here he is. He's sideways up here. Here you go. Inferring man. It would be a fun game to play, wouldn't it? You have 3 to be ready over here. 2 to be ready. 1 to be on your buckets. Alright, so here's inferring man. An inferring man takes his thinking, he already knows, and the words from the book, puts them together, and then you can figure things out, right? So that's what inferring man is. To infer, we use our schema and text to get an idea about the text. So that way we know what they're talking about. Today's text, tricky. Full of riddles. We're going to put inferring man down here.
Reading is tricky. Yes, we can infer.
Do you think we should say reading is tricky?
And some big words are tricky.
Alright, are you ready? I know that Taylor Butler is ready. Thank you. And I can tell that Chase is ready. He has his eyes We just use just writing words, and we have to infer what the story would be. Well, today, we're going to be inferring about black and white animals. I'm going to read you a text, and you're going to have to try to figure it out. So if you're next to your reading partner, decide right now who's peanut butter and who's jelly. All right, 3, 2, 1. Peanut butter. Put your thumb up. Peanut butter. In the air. Let me see who's peanut butter. All right. Hands in your lap. Jelly. Put your thumb up. I gotta know who's who here. Jelly. Make a decision. I need a jelly thumb right now. Thank you. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to read you the first text. Here it is. Now, we're going to solve your problem for you. We've already gone past that. We solved your problem for you. You made your peanut butter. Now it's time to jelly. Peanut butter, put your thumb up. Jelly, put your thumb up. Thank you. Now I just have to solve that for you. Next time I'm hoping that you can solve it yourself. Here's our text right here. Check it out. This is going to give you some clues. And so when we see a clue, what do we do? Write a clue on a Post-it. Yeah. So I'm going to write it on a Post-it for you. And when you go to your tables, you're going to have to write your clues. Write clue where you have clues on your text too. Ready? I swim on the... First I'm just going to read the whole clue. The whole riddle. Ready? I swim on the glassy surface of a lake. I dive deep. I dive into the deep, dark water for fish. I have a sad, lonely call. Okay, wait a minute. Now I'm going to read it again. You put your thumb up if you think we found a clue to what this animal is. I swim on the glassy surface of a lake. So Chase, your thumb went up right away. What on there was a clue for you?
That word with the 2 words with I.
Right here?
No, on the bottom by that last word. There's 2 I's.
Okay, I'm going to read it and you tell me when to stop, okay? I swim on the glassy surface of a lake. So that's as far as I've read so far. Was there a clue in there for you? No, it's not in there. Okay, then wait. Wait till you get to it. Did anybody find a clue in there? What was your clue?
Now we can infer that this animal swims.
We can infer that this animal swims. So the word swim was a good clue. So I'm going to write clue. I'm going to put it right there where the word swim is. So I swim on the glassy surface of a lake. You got another clue? Is there another clue right there?
The glassy surface.
The glassy surface. That's pretty language. That's pretty. That's really not a clue.
I don't know.
That's really not a clue. But that's really, we've been picking out pretty language, but this time we just want to pick out the clue. Go ahead. Lake.
We know it's in the lake now.
Right, so we know he's not swimming in the ocean.
No.
He's not swimming in a creek, and he's not swimming in a fishbowl. He's swimming
In the lake.
in the lake. So lake is another clue for us so we can figure out this animal.
And we can infer that it is big.
We can infer that it's big. What would make us infer that it was big?
Because a lake, sometimes it's big.
Yeah, it's not one of those little bitty.
Creeks.
Well, I don't know though.
Oh, it's like that.
You know what? I'm
That's
going to say, Lexi, that yours might have just been a clue as well. Because if it's the glassy surface,
That it must be glassy. Maybe.
well, the
Oh,
glassy is the way the surface looks. But the surface is, which part? Show me which part.
The flat thing.
Here's the water, and here is the surface of the lake.
So,
And this animal swims on the lake. I'm going to say that word is a clue. Does that word tell you anything? Put your thumb up if on the surface. Swims on the surface. If that glassy surface of a lake. I dive into the deep, dark water for fish. What did that tell you?
It told us that he was going in water for fish. Like,
So what can we infer from that?
that he's trying to get fish because maybe he's just swimming on the surface to get into water.
Okay. So you know that he's swimming on the top. That's what you know in your head. You know
He
animal.
had to get into water.
Can you picture any kind of animal that does that? Can you picture in your head any animal that does that?
Walrus.
A walrus swims on the top of the water? Don't they do?
Yeah. Like they go in the surface and then like they swim like they go into water like the ones with the big teeth, that kind.
Do they swim on the top of the water? Do they swim in a lake? What about this part here? I dive into the deep, dark water for fish. A walrus eats fish. We know that a walrus eats fish. We know that this animal is diving under the water to eat fish.
Yeah.
Let's take the text and what we know and put them together to infer that,
Can't be wrong.
what can we infer? That's very true. A whale likes to swim on the top, but also down underneath. A whale eats fish, but this clue right here should take the whale out of the running because whales don't live on lakes. Lakes are freshwater, and whales, and I know that whales have to have salt water.
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew that, but I know that whales have to have salt water. We don't have that in the lake. So, what do you think he's going to do with the fish? From Malachi, from your clue, what do you think he's going to do with the fish, this animal?
Like they think he's gonna eat it because he'll probably be a bear because sometimes like they go
Okay,
there.
wait just a minute. I want you to answer my question. You think he's going to be eating the fish, right? That's a clue. So this animal eats fish, swims on the top of the water, and the water is a lake. Those are our clues from the text, and we're going to have to put them together.
I know.
I have a sad one.
That was my
Is that the one that was a clue for you,
Yeah,
Chase?
yeah.
Okay, let's listen to Chase. What did that tell you? He has a sad, lonely heart.
This is sad and he doesn't he's feeling bad and he's sitting down and something and he's doing this. He's looking out.
Looking down. So you think, okay, the sad, lonely call is the sound that he makes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you think that sound means he's sad?
Yeah.
So it could mean that so an animal that's sad, it could mean an animal that's sad, or it could be an animal that's just how they talk.
Yeah.
Remember when we were reading now, get this schema back up when we had our powwows. And we read the story about the animals that floated on the water and then Old Man tricked them. Remember, he tricked them and he hurt them. And now they have all, now they don't pay attention to Old Man because he tricked them and he sneezed and he hurt them. And they each had a different sound that they made. One of them did quack quack, another one that said aw, aw. You listen to those sounds? You remember that? This one has a sad, lonely call. That's the sound that he's making. And it is a clue because it didn't say that this animal said quack quack. So we can eliminate what animal? We know it's a sad, lonely call. So we know that it can't be. It can't be a what?
Whale.
Whale. Well, we already know it's not a whale because it doesn't swim in the lake. Peanut butter and jelly turn and talk for just a minute. Let's use these clues and see what we can get. Wait a minute, you got 3, before you talk, you got 3 seconds before you talk. You got 2 seconds to think of these clues before you talk. Chase, before you talk. 1 second. Think about the clues. This animal swims in a lake, on a lake, eats fish, and it has a noise that's in a lake. That animal has to be in a lake. And they eat fish. And they make a sad, lonely call. Think about the animal that you just told your partner. And if that animal doesn't work with all of these clues, then don't put your thumb up. If you think you have the animal that works with all these clues, then put your thumb up. If you think you have the right animal, put your thumb up. Well, this team right here, both of them think they have the right animal. What you got?
I think it's a because they're black and white and they have a little. But they don't eat fish.
What do they
Yeah,
eat?
they do. Oh, I don't know.
She had that schema and you didn't, right? So she could use that schema.
Sorry.
All right. Are you ready? So it could be a swan. Who else? Thumbs up only. Only talkers with their thumb up. Caleb? Eyes right here. Savannah?
I think it's a cow.
A cow.
Yeah.
Are cows black and white?
No.
Okay, I'm asking Savannah to clarify this, so don't anybody else answer. Are they black and white? Do they swim? Cows? Do they swim on top of the water? Or would they have to swim like you down under the water? I don't think so. Cows are very heavy.
But they don't earn any water.
They would have to swim under the water, so we'll have to eliminate the cow. I'm not going to write cow there. We'll put a cow. Zebra. Do zebras swim? Do zebras swim up on top of the surface of the lake?
Yeah.
Or do they swim down here? A zebra? A zebra is the same weight as a cow. They would weigh the same. They have those big, heavy bodies, those little skinny legs.
Yeah, like tigers and
Yeah. Okay. Malcolm, let's not you get clues. So I'm not going to be able to put that over here. But they aren't black and white.
a fish.
A fish? Well, okay. Can fish be black and white? Can fish swim?
Yes.
Do they swim on the surface of the lake or do they swim underneath? Fish, so here's the water and fish would be up there on top of the water? Is that where they swim?
No.
Or do they swim under the water? Well, then this animal swims on top of the water, so you can't put fish. Can't do that. Let's listen to Addie. She's being well, when it pops back in your head, put your thumb out. Carson?
A dolphin?
A dolphin? Is a dolphin black and white?
Yeah.
How do you guys schema for that?
Some are.
Okay, do they swim? Do they swim on top?
Sometimes they'll jump up.
Wait, just
Yeah,
one
but
second.
sometimes they sit on
Okay, everybody get a bubble in your mouth. A bubble would mean your lips are together and you're not talking. Nick, I need a bubble in your mouth. So can we be this quiet when we're trying to help Carson with this clue? Carson, are they black and white? You don't know if they're black and white. Okay. Do they swim? Caleb, you can help me. Do they swim? Do they swim on top of the water? This is flying. Swimming on top of the water. No, I don't think we can say that. Okay, lucky last. A polar bear. Are polar bears black and white?
I know it's a pole.
Malachi, you're quiet. I'm going to give you a turn. Until you're quiet, I have to wait. You have to wait. No, that was lucky last. Okay, so we didn't use the clues and get the right one unless it's a swan. And if it's a swan, then we got it. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Here's the second page. Has the picture. So let's look at our clues again. Well, it's not actually a swan, but you were on the right track, Macy. It's a loon. It's a kind of a duck. It's a loon. Listen, I'm heavy and ride low if you so you're together so that nobody's reading it upside down. Everybody needs to be on the same side of the table. So you can either push your chairs in and stand behind your chairs, everybody on the same side of the table, or you can scoot your chair. Okay, I'm going to give you 3 to be ready. Everybody on the same side of the table. 2 to be ready. Everybody on the same side. Okay. Now waiting for quiet. I'm doing a lot of waiting this morning. Alright, so I'm going to give you your paper. I'm going to give you your Post-its. I'm going to give you your paper with your clues. I'm going to give you a Post-it. And you guys are going to find the clues and write clue on your Post-its. First, you have to read it together. Then find the clues.
No. It must be frog. No. That's a clue. That's a clue. We don't know what the word is. How to spell? How to spell? Miss Miller, we found a clue.
Well, then what should you do? Think about
Try
that.
a Post-it.